Alrighty, guys, welcome to our 8-box case of 2020-2021 Upper Deck O-Pee-Chee Platinum Hockey. That is going to be a 31-spot random team break, and it is break number 5. So let's see what we have for you there. That is your spreadsheet. That is going to have our teams and our contestants. We are going to random up the teams to start. We are going to go 6 times there. $31 teams, 6 times. Next up, 31 contestants. And those will go. $10 times. But like I said, I am a big homer. But Patty Kane, it's that was one of the biggest reasons I was upset that the Olympics aren't going to have the American players, because who knows if Patrick Kane would be on the next Olympic team. So I wanted Pat Kane to have a crack at an Olympic gold medal, and I'm a little upset that he's not going to get the crack. I think it's just I think it's a travesty the NHL players aren't going to China this year. Such a shame. Alrighty, guys. Well, let's see what we got. Vancouver going to David C. Boston to Nathan R. Carolina, Darren K. Philadelphia, Joseph D. Columbus, Bryce L. Edmonton, Blake B. Minnesota, Darren K. There you go for those Kaprizovs, Darren. The Arizona to Caleb S. San Jose to Darren K. Dallas, Christopher F. Florida to Ryan M. LA Kings, Leonard R. New Jersey, Christopher F. Tampa Bay, David C. Detroit, Darren K. Ottawa, Christopher F. The Rangers to Ryan M. So there you go. On the lookout for some more Lafrenières for you there. Conviction. We are going to have Winnipeg to Jake C. Chicago to Jared L. Washington, David C. Buffalo, David C. Toronto to Greg Z. Montreal to David C. Colorado, Darren K. Anaheim to David C. Calgary to Jake C. Vegas to Robert W. Darren K. gets Pittsburgh, Nashville. St. Louis to Ryan M. and the Islanders to Darren K. So let's see what we got for you guys here. That is our case of O-Pee-Chee Platinum. Such a fun box. One of the best rips in the game, if you ask me. Of all the 4 major sports, the price point, the pack, the box size, and the price all working towards just a really, really fun rip. So let's see what we got. We're going to have a mountain of cards here. It's going to be like raking leaves in the studio when I'm done with this. So let's see what we got. It's going to keep on growing here, Conviction. Oh, one and only. There is a panoply of reasons that the NHL is not going to China, and every single one of them is more ridiculous than the last. I just am very upset about it. I think it's an absolute travesty. I think they have really screwed things up, and I am very upset because the Olympic hockey tournament is one of my favorite sporting events, much less, hockey events. I think it's the greatest sporting event that there is, and I think that they really blew it, and I'm pretty upset about that. So let's see what we got. O-Pee-Chee got a mountain of cards here, so let's get ripping. Okay, Johnny Gaudreau, Pavelski. We are going to have Zach Parise, Sunset, and that'll be a Morgan Geeky marquee rookie. For sure, Wines, you're going to miss out on Cale Makar playing on the same team as Nathan McKinnon and Sidney Crosby and, all the greats out there. Just such a shame. To Foley, we're going to have Ryan Suter. We're going to have a Steven Stamkos, and then Vitaly Kravtsov. That is why it's so galling, Keith G. That is the major reason. Money and politics, and it's just such a shame. Just such a shame. I'm pretty upset about it. But that's B. Burns, friend of the show. We're going to have Colton Parayko. That is going to be Calvin Thurkov, Under the Sea, and Ryan Suter. Awesome. Big Big Pig. Looking forward to it, man. We'll see what we got for you. And would one of my mods save that invoice number for me? Pasternak. That's going to be Kadri, Rainbow, Nick Schmaltz, and Timothy Liljegren. So if one of my mods would save the Big Pig, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Keep my hands moving. That's going to be Eichel, Kachuk, Angelo, and Fiala. There we go. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. That's going to be Ekblad. We're going to have B. Burns, photo driven. That is going to be Josh Norris. Nice one there. And Alvis Merzlurkins. We're going to have Taylor Hall. We are going to have Alex Iafallo, another Buffalo guy there. That's going to be Bowen Byram, marquee rookie, and Braden Point. Certainly one of the great players in the game today. Back-to-back Stanley Cup winner. Can't argue with that. That is going to be Alex Pietrangelo. We're going to have Yanni Hakampa. Hakampa. Whatever the way you say it, he's Flanky's least favorite guy because he is now a Dallas Star. So he is not even a real Duck, but there he is. That is going to be Yanni Hakampa. I watched the replay of the Dallas game the other day, and that's the way the announcers were saying it. I've been saying Hakampa, but they say Hakanpa. Okay, I guess it's that double A at the end that does it. So there you go, Anaheim. That's going to be Wines. David C. Congratulations. There you go. Blew my mind. I think somebody tried to tell me that before, and I just didn't even see. So that's going to be Nils Hoglander and Mitch Marner. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of packs here. That's going to be Brian Russ. We got Skinny. We got Artemi Panarin, Pinkback, and Zamula. Hockey Pa. There you go, Moosey. Victor Golofsson. That's going to be Alex Iafallo. That's going to be a nice Peyton Krebs Pinkback rookie and with the Kiefer Bellows right behind. So who's got Vegas? He is now a Buffalo Sabre, but that's going to Robert W. as a Vegas Golden Knight. So that was a Jack Eichel. Part of the Jack Eichel trade, Peyton Krebs. Alrighty, that's going to be a Thomas Chabot. We got Parayko. We got a Philip Broberg marquee rookie. Alex DeBrincat. There you go. That 199 red prism marquee rookie for Edmonton. That one will be going to Blake B. So there you go, Blake. Is that Sigma? Blake B. Sigma? I think that might be Sigma. That's going to be Kadri. That is going to be Kubalik. We are going to have a Bowen Byram, marquee rookie rainbow, and John Carlson. Yeah, there you go, Hobo. It's, you know, it's just one of those. Just one of those. You just got to pick a pronunciation and go with it. It's going to be Dylan Larkin, Ansi Kopitar, Jason Robertson, and Alexander Radulov. So there you go. Jason Robertson off to another great start to a season. Had the was the runner-up for the Calder last year and off to a nice start, number 2. So there we go. That's Bills fan Logan Couture. We're going to have Sean Couturier. We are going to have Mika Zibanejad. And there you go with a Ty Dellandrea. So that is going to be Mika Zibanejad and the Seismic Gold out of 50. That is Mika Zibanejad. The Swede of Iranian extraction. So his parents are Iranian immigrants to Sweden. There you go. Mika Zibanejad. There you go. Conviction. Nice one there. Some Seismic Gold for Mika Zibanejad. Alrighty, that is going to be Philip Forsberg. That is going to be Darnell Nurse. We are going to have Elvis Merzlurkins Rainbow and Keandre Miller. Another one for Conviction there. We are going to have a JVR. We got Scheifele. We got Claude Giroux in the matte pink. And there is the aforementioned Patty Kane. We got Carter Hott. That's going to be Morgan Geekie. Sean Monahan and Cal Foote of the Bolts. So let's see what else we have for you guys here. That's going to be Phil Kessel. We got Jack Hughes. We got a Miro Heiskanen and that Premier throwback. And there you go with Evgeny Malkin. Love these Premier throwbacks. Have a bunch of the originals from my old collecting days way back in the day. So that is a cool one there. Premier. Kinda hot. Gotta do it, EG. Gotta do it for a Carter Hart. That's going to be Mark Giordano. We have Dominic Kubalik. That is going to be Alex Belzil. And there you go, Mark Scheifele. So, yeah, we should have our auto in here. So, just like I planned it, should have an auto in this one. Oh, no, we had the Yanni Hakampa. Forgot about that. I put it off in that box already, so that's why I didn't see it. There you go. That's going to be PK Subban. We're going to have Brad Marchand, Moosey's boy, Pavel Francouz, and Jakub Vrana. Okay, so there we go, boys. That is going to be box number 1. Let's get on to box number 2. Hail Frankie. Indeed. I love those old premieres from back in the day. Alexander Mogilny, rookie card. You can get on that 1990 OPC premiere. '91 Fedorov as well. There you go. Okay, that is going to be Carey Price. We have a Jakob Slavin from the Canes Sunset. That is going to be Lindstrom and Alexander Barkov. Oh, yeah. Love that Mogilny. I have that one as one of my very few I don't have very many graded cards on my PC, but still a graded card I wanted to get. I got in like a 7 just so I could have it. Paid like $11 for it, graded as like a 7. Just wanted it. That is going to be Patrick Laine. We got a Kravtsov Sunset. We're going to have Ilya Sorokin and Nico Hischier. Oh, yeah. Josh Cab. That is growing up, that was what it was all about. Love some Russian hockey players. There you go. Got Christian Pulisic with a goal, huh? And didn't even start the game, but he comes in off the bench and scores a goal. Maybe that's all they were looking for, was a little bit of a boost for the squad, with Pulisic coming off the bench. So, congratulations to USA. Got themselves a goal. There you go. Clayton Keller, Morgan Geekie. We got some Violet Pixels. Adrian Kempa. And there you go with Mikael Berdan. We got the Big Cat, Andrei Vasilevsky, Connor, Ryan Suter, Rainbow, and Liam Foudy. 3-0. There you go. I'll take it, man. Just get yourselves into the World Cup. I don't care how you get there. Just get there. That's going to be Jonathan Marchessault. That's going to be Lucas Carlson. We're going to have Matthew Barzal and Victor Soderstrom. We got Jamie Benn. We're going to have Mattis Kivlinkas. That is going to be Brady Tkachuk and Dylan Coughlin. So always bag up the Mattis cards. That is going to be the only card that Mattis ever gets. So there you go. RIP to Mattis. So that is for Columbus. Where's that one going? Bryce L. Okay, so Jared, your brother there. That's going to be Anse Kopitar, David Perron. That's going to be Vitaly Kravtsov Rainbow and Sebastian Aho. There you go. Good job, boys. For sure, UC. Let's get those group breaks sold out. We'll have some fun with them tonight. It's going to be Nathan McKinnon and Liam Foudy. So Besser and Dylan Cousins on the other end there too. So nice get for you, Bryce. That is going to be Liam Foudy auto, rookie auto. That Dylan Cousins rookie, a nice get for our boy Wine. So there you go. Another Dylan Cousins to add to your stack. But a nice one there for the Columbus Blue Jackets and Bryce L. So there you go, Bryce. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these autos are great. We're going to have 6 more of them, too. So let's see what we get. That is going to be Quinn Hughes. We got Kyle Palmieri. We got Matthew Tkachuk and Artemi Panarin. Looking for one good baseball box. What? Yeah, I'm spacing on the dynasty. Which one is the dynasty? Oh, that's a single card one. So not that one. Dynasty. That's an expensive one. So well, I'm just looking up here. I'm just looking up at what we have. Yeah, I'll think about it a bit. We got Matthews, Krug, Gustav Lidstrom, and Jake Ottinger. So there you go. Nice one there. Yeah, for sure. We're ripping, man. We're ripping. We got Carlson, McDavid. We got Colton Parayko, Arctic Freeze, and Mikko Rantanen. There you go. Arctic Freeze out of 99. Colton Parayko, Stanley Cup champ. Colton Parayko, big boy. He would have most certainly been on the... Oh, I agree, too, on Wines. It's a great box, but it's pretty steep for one card as far as baseball is concerned. I've seen some great stuff out of there, but let's see. Those are all sold out, Hobo. Actually, I should. Yeah, those are all sold out. I should just do that right now, so before I forget. Yeah, the rips are sold out. Nigel bought us all 7, so we're gonna have a rip party with Nigel very soon. We got Moosey's favorite goalie, the BBB, Jordan BB Bennington. That is gonna be Gabe Velarde and Brad Marchand. He sure did. That's Nigel's sweet spot right now. That's be ROR, Victor Olofsson, McLeod, and Chris Tierney. Nikita Kucherov, Matt Zuccarello. We're going to have a nice Peyton Krebs and Kirill Kaprizov back-to-back. So Kaprizov and then the Violet Pixels right back-to-back. So there you go. We got the Kaprizov rookie. A very rare one to see. I've done a whole case of this without seeing a Kaprizov rookie. So there you go. Darren K with your Kirill the Thrill. And then follow that up with a great-looking card here for Vegas. That is going to go to Robert W. That is going to be Peyton Krebs, Violet Pixels. That is for the Vegas Golden Knights. He's now a Buffalo Sabre coming over in that Jack Eichel trade. So 2 nice cards back-to-back there. We are going to have Landeskog, Pietrangelo, Romanov, and Elias Pettersson. We do have triple play. Or triple threads. We do have triple threads and triple play, but we have triple threads. So that might be your best bet, you know, for a reasonable box, reasonable tops box. So not a bad option. Could be a good one. That's going to be Phil Pula. We got Dylan Coughlin. That's going to be Zach Werenski, Matt Pink, and Martin Kaut. Yeah, Nigel. It's been good, man. Violet Pixels numbered to 399 BMF. That's going to be Tyler Seguin, Sidney Crosby, best in the world, Ovechkin, and Nicholas Beaudin. Yeah, the top's chrome black is not bad either, but I don't know. I like tops, so you can't go wrong. So it's gonna be Keith Konechny. We got Reed Duke and Pekka Rinne. See, we got Panini Black football back in the house for a minute here. I haven't seen any Panini Black since, like, October. Okay. I don't know what happened to this pack here. That is going to be Victor Hedman, Parise. We got Alexiev and Ryan Getzlaff. We got Derek Stepan. We are going to have a Tuukka Rask, Josh Norris, a Rainbow Marquee Rookie, and Ty Smith. I'm saying, right, Hubba? That's going to be Giordano. We have a TJ Oshie Sunset. That is going to be Belzil and Mark Scheifele. We got Goudreau. We got Ty Smith Sunset. That is going to be Moosey's boy Pavel Francouz and Jakub Vrana. That is Claude Giroux, Dougie Hamilton, Bodan, and Connor McMichael. Pavelski, Gensel, Drew Doughty, Under the Sea, and Morgan Geeky. So nice one there. That is Aquamarine out of 499, Drew Doughty. Couple Stanley Cups for this lad as well. Drew Doughty, Under the Sea. Aquamarine is what it is, but I like to sing the Under the Sea song with it. Next up, we are going to have Braden Shen, Liam Foudy, Brock Nelson, and Shane Bowers. David Pasternak, John Tavares, best in the world, Nick Schmalz, and Timothy Liljegren. Yep, I'll definitely be able to get you in tonight, Big Pig. No problem. Just have a bunch of hockey cards to get through right now, so we'll definitely be able to get you in, bud. That is going to be Anthony Mantha, and then we are going to have a redemption. Very rare redemption. Let's see what we have. Nicholas Bodan. So Nicholas Bodan. Retro Rainbow Red. Nicholas Bodan. So that is the Blackhawks. Svechnikov and Oli Joe Levy. We got Jack Eichel. That's Matthew Tkachuk, Alexander Ovechkin, and Kevin Fiala. All right, you got it, Bronx. Thank you, man. We got Morgan Riley, Pajot, Heiskanen, and John Tavares. Seth Jones, Pavelski, Mikey Anderson, and Max Pacioretty. Yeah, Yash, it is a bunch of packs. It is going to be Pietrangelo, Olofsson, Hakanpää, and Hoglander. Hakanpää and Hoglander. We got Iafallo. That is going to be Nazem Kadri, Ottinger, and Mitch Marner. So that Violet Pixels with Jake Ottinger. Nice one there out of 399. Nice one there for Dallas. And Dallas is Christopher F. So there you go. Ooh, 2020 Select Hobby is something else. That's going to be Gensel, Duchesne, Ilya Sorokin, Cosmic, and Alexis Lafreniere. Drink up, boys. There you go. That is going to be Ilya Sorokin with the Cosmic. That is out of 65. So the Cosmic, Ilya Sorokin, marquee rookie. Always a good get right there. For the Islanders, that is Darren K. And then for our boy Conviction, another Alexis Lafreniere to add to his stack. Alrighty. That is the first Laffy so far, Hobo. So far. Operative word. Let's see what else we got. Kubalik. That is be Suzuki. We are going to see Kiefer Bellows and Jean Carlson. We have Cassian, Vasilevsky, Bertuzzi, and Arthur Kaliev. Oh, come on. We got Bills fan Logan Couture, Johnny Gaudreau, Ty Dellandrea, and Sean Monahan. Yowzer. Ow. Yeah, yeesh. That one almost took my finger with it. My goodness. Tell you, Upper Deck Packs and me have had a very eternal struggle since I started breaking. Upper Deck Packs have been giving me all sorts of issues, and that one nearly took my finger with it. It was wild. I have not done a movie poster yet, so that would be fun. That's going to be Mark Stone, Freddie Anderson, Tyler Benson, and Jonathan Taves. I'm saying, Heiji, it is just wild, isn't it? That's going to be Couturier, Thomas Harley, Nick Robertson, and Cal Foote. Bunch of rookies there. Mostly a rookie pack. I think 3 or 4 rookies in there. Okay, Jakob Silverberg. We are going to have Patrice Bergeron, Pekka Rinne, and Brandon Hagel, rookie. That is going to be Kata Hot. We are going to have a Phil Kessel. We have Photo Driven, Nico Hischier, and Yevgeny Malkin. My word. I would say 10 o'clock is my sincere hope. 10 o'clock. I'll get to you as soon as humanly possible, of course. Maybe closer at 10:30. We'll see. Hurdle, Miller. We got Mantha and Thurkov. Heiskanen, Aho, Mitchell, and Sam Reinhart. You got lines. Krejci, Stamkos, Zibanejad, and POJ. We're going to have Anders Lee, Jack Eichel, RNH, and Alexiev. We are going to have Jesper Bratt, Tavares, Taylor Hall in the Aquamarine, and Drew Doughty. So that Taylor Hall under the sea is a very weird card. Taylor Hall played for the Sabres for like 30 games, and just very strange to see him in the blue and gold. That's going to be Kreider, Letang, Nick Robertson, and Marc-Andre Fleury. We got Draisaitl, Kotkaniemi, Velarde, and Thomas Harley. We're going to have Nikolai Ehlers, Tarasenko, and there you go. Ville Heinola. Nice one there. Ville Heinola, rookie autos. That one out at 25. Very nice get right there. That is going to be the Seismic Gold auto. Ville Heinola for the Winnipeg Jets. And that one going out to Jake C. So that's our boy Yoda. So let's get a Yoda flex there for our boy Yoda, who's probably off playing some Bar League hockey right now. We're going to see Dahlin, Pasternak, Fox, and Tim Stützle. Nice one there. Timmy Stützle, Christopher F. Nice get there, bud. There you go, Beef. There you go, Beef. Had to get some Yoda flex going for our boy Yoda. That's going to be Weber, Kempa, Teuvo Teravainen, and all hail Kale. Well, just wait and see there, Max. Well, we should be clearing up pretty soon here. That's going to be Gibby, Wheeler, Hellebuck, and Sidney Crosby. Feel pretty good about being able to open these next 4 pretty quickly because I'm nice and warm now. I'm actually starting to sweat. That's going to be PLD. We got Connor Brown, Stamkos Rainbow, and Kurashev. I was prepared to pay that BMF. I was fully prepared to pay that if the Bills had gone. Bobrovsky, Pavelski out of 199, Peyton Krebs, and Colin White. That is going to be Bo Horvat, Connor Ingram, Rainbow, DiPietro, and Nick Backstrom. Yeah. Lindholm, Carter Hart in the blue rainbow, pinkback, Hellebuck, and Steven Lorentz. Nice one there for Carter Hart. We are going to have Wild Bill Carlson. We got Ty Dellandrea, Johnny Quick, and Nick Robertson. Adam Henrique, Oshie, Robertson, and Zach Werenski. Yeah, tell me about it, man. It's very tough. Very tough. I do have a place to stay in LA, though, so that would defray the cost by like half. So, Huberdeau, Blake Lizotte, Ty Smith, and Connor Ingram. Where's the Super Bowl next year? Is Super Bowl next year in Vegas? We got Slavin Svechnikov, Giordano, and Roman Josi. We got Bailey, Kachuk, Shagranovich, and Brendan Gallagher. Yeah, I'm saying, man. We're getting there. Okay, we're going to have Giroux. We are going to have a Josh Norris marquee rookie in the sunset. Looks like it has a different refractor on it, but it apparently doesn't. That's going to be McMichael and Brock Nelson. Dougie Hamilton, Braden Shen, Vitek Vanasek, one you don't really see too often, and Shane Bowers. Huh. I don't know, Beav. He's got a better agent than I do, I guess. Thank you, Happy. Having a great day so far. Hope you are as well, girl. Always good seeing you. That's to be Krejci. We're going to have Carey Price, Sunset. That is going to be Drew Doughty. And there you go with Thomas Harley. Mantha, B. Burns, Svechnikov, and Oli Joe-Levy. We're going to see Jesper Bratt, Draisaitl, Zamula, and Adam Fox. Wahoo's boy, Adam Fox. Oh, lordy. That's going to be Kokniemi. We have Velarde. We have another Stutzel and Sidney Crosby. There you go. I don't know. Well, I appreciate it, Wines. We'll see how she go. It's all sorts of good stuff. I think he and I are definitely a very good team for sure. That's be Riley, Pajot, Braden Point, and Johnny Tavares. I just have 10 more years of sports watching experience. Oh, I love them both. I like them too. I love JJ as well, but I got 10 more years of sports watching experience, and it does show in some of the pronunciation things. Just because I'm a sports lunatic. I do all sorts of the old world stuff. So, but gotta love Jersey John. I mean, for a 22-year-old, he is pretty great. It's gonna be Rasmus Dahlin, Gibson. There you go. Calder front runners. Adam Fox. Very nice card right there. How about that? Have not seen one of those out of here yet. That is one of the best right there. So there you go. Conviction. Foxy autograph. Calder Frontrunners. That is a huge card out of here, man. That's a huge card out of here. So there you go. Conviction. Calder Frontrunners. Adam Fox with the auto. What a cool card there, man. Unbelievable. Have not seen I don't know if I've ever seen a Calder Frontrunner. I've opened like so many boxes of this card, of this product. Certainly have not gotten an Adam Fox auto, but how about that? Calder Frontrunners, Adam Fox. Great refractor, great rainbow on it, as Upper Deck calls it. So there you go, Conviction. Huge get for you, bud. Huge get right there. And then a Peyton Krebs to follow it up. So there we go. Foxy going to win the Calder again. We're going to Seth Jones, Gensel, Lawrence, and Mikey Anderson. Well, the Norris. So there you go, Conviction. Congratulations, dude. That's going to be Wheeler, Bobrovsky, Gage Quinney, and Colin White. Huge card right there. I mean, that kid is something else. He's going to be a Norris contender for the next 15 years. I mean, that kid is something else. That's going to be Matt Duchene. We got some yellow tracks behind Nico Heiser in the yellow tracks. That one, 249. And Lafreniere as well. I'm saying, man. But there you go. Just a couple of group breaks, and you have absolutely stacked killer Ranger cards to the ceiling, Conviction. I mean, we pulled, out of SPX, we pulled the gold Shadow Box Auto, Alexis Lafreniere, for Conviction a couple weeks ago. And now this Adam Fox Auto, too. Just incredible. Cassian, DiPietro, Bertuzzi, and Kellyeth. Sometimes PCs choose you as well, Conviction, especially in the age of group breaking. So very nice, man. That is going to be Bo Horvat, Couturier, DiPietro, and Backstrom. A Calder frontrunner for 15 years or more. Absolutely. Rookie of the year every year. That is going to be Huberto, a little Johnny G in the Violet Pixels, Ingram, and Roman Yossi. Little Johnny Gaudreau in the Violet Pixels. Always like the Violet Pixels. Out of 399. Jersey boy right there, Flank. Jersey boy. Stutzel Auto would be not too shabby there, Red Wings. Let's see what we got. That is going to be Mark Stone. We are going to see Bills fan Logan Couture, Rainbow. Taves and Brandon Hagel. That's going to be Anderson, Konechny, Shagranovich, and Mika Zibanejad. Oh, come on now. We're going to have Blake Lizotte. We are going to have Elias Pettersson, Mitchell, and Samson Reinhart. We are going to have a Jacob Slavin, Heiskanen, Quinn Hughes, and Mikko Rantanen. The other Colorado Moosey. That is going to be Jakob Silverberg, Patrice Bergeron, Sidney Crosby, and P.O.J. Moose. The Moose. We're going to have Tomas Hertl. That's JT Miller, DeBrincat, and Gabe Vilardi. Gabe Vilardi. Tree to go. Tree to go. So I pulled this gem out of there. That is Adam Fox, Calder Frontrunners. Nice auto there for our boy Conviction. How's about it? Beautiful. Yeah, Chris, there will be room later on tonight. We just have a couple group breaks in a row here, and then we are going to have a couple of our personals that are already set. So we will have some probably around 11, 12 o'clock Eastern. Chris Graham. Oh dear. That is going to be Shen Mantha. That is going to be Jamie Benn, and that is going to be Romanov. That is going to be Kachuk. We got Point. We got Quick. And we got a Nick Robertson. Toronto. We are going to have Morgan Riley. We have Mantha. We have Pedersen. And we have Martin, the Sour Boy Cout. There we go with Pietrangelo, Pavelski. We got Victor Hedman and Zach Werenski. That Victor Hedman in the orange checkers. Orange checkers for Victor Hedman. That is going to be Tampa. David C. How about it? There you go, Lines. Well, Victor Hedman in the orange checkers. We got Victor Olofsson, Fleury, Shagranovich, and Brandon Gallagher. Pajot, Seth Jones, Pajot, and Getzlaff. It gets me every time when something like that happens. It like makes me like makes my brain skip a beat. It's like, wait a second. Oh, lordy. Let's see. There we go, boys. Come on now. Come on now. Show yourselves, cards. That is going to be Alex Iafallo. That is Braden Shen. We got Ilya Sorokin. And there you go with Nico Hischier. That is going to be Gensel and Sam Lafferty. We're going to have Gustav Lindstrom and Alexander Barkov. So there you go. Rookie autos in the violet pixels. That's going to be Sam Lafferty. Just got traded to Chicago, but now here he is on the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's going to be Darren Kay. So nice one there. Sam Lafferty. Here a Penguin, now a Blackhawk. But there you go. Oh, that is so funny, dude. That is so funny, guys. Have you ever been to that store, Wines? The one in Beaver Creek? Nazem Kadri. That's going to be Kubalik, A.B. Burns, friend of the show, and Mikhail Berdan. That is going to be Duchesne, Cassian, Samson Reinhart, and Liam Foudy. You sure do, Max Sherry. I can't wait. That's going to be Mark Stone, Freddie Anderson, Morgan Geeky Rainbow, and Brady Tkachuk. Bills fan, Logan Couture. We got Sean Couturier. We got some Braden Shen and Matthew Barzal. So that is going to be Braden Shen, Yellow Tracks, 249. So that one for St. Louis. St. Louis, Ryan M. So there you go, Conviction. Beaver approved. Carter Hart. That is going to be Oli Jolivy. That's Victor Soderstrom, marquee rookie. Oh, come on now. Jakob Silverberg. We got Patrice Bergeron, Kiefer Bellows, and Dylan Coughlin marquee. So that is going to be a rookie pinkback blue rainbow out of 149 for Kiefer Bellows. Son of St. Catharines native Brian Bellows and nephew of famed zoologist Brian Fellows. Alrighty. Of course I would. Of course I would, Beef. Kessel, Giordano, Verona, and Jake Ottinger. That's going to be David Krejci. That is going to be Jason Robertson, Brock Besser, and a nice Dylan Cousins marquee rookie. So there you go, lines. That's right, Wines. Jesper Bratt, that's Leon Draisaitl, Jonas Johansson, and Artemi Panarin. So Jonas Johansson has been a Sabre, and then he was a Colorado Avalanche, and now I believe he is with the Florida Panthers. So he went through both of our squads there, Wines. That is going to be Claude Giroux. We have Mikhail Berdan, Braden Shen, and Mikko Rantanen. Dougie Hamilton. That is going to be Carey Price, Gabe Vilardi, and Brad Marchand. Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Morgan Riley, Ryan McLeod, and Chris Tierney. Two to go. Let's see what we got. Then some comics, then some wines breaks. We got Josh Bailey. We are going to have Patrick Laine. That is going to be Andrei Vasilevsky Sunset. And there you go. The Thrill Kaprizov. So that's two Kaprizovs. Two Kaprizovs, two Stutzels, and two Lafrenières. That is the most balanced I've ever seen a case of OPC Platinum. Usually it's like 10 Lafrenières and maybe one or two Kaprizovs. So this has been a very nice case so far. Let's see what else we have for you here. That is going to be a Anders Lee. We got Elvis Merzlikins Sunset. We got a Brad Marchand and a Romanov. That is going to be Chris Kreider, Dustin Brown. That is going to be Chris Kreider and Elias Pettersson. So another deja vu pack there. That is going to be two Kreiders. One with the Violet Pixels and the Violet Pixels out of 399. Indeed, Cherry. Indeed. We got Chris Letang. We're going to have Bowen Byram, Sweet Selections, Martin Kaut, and Ryan Getzlaff. That's going to be Keller. That's going to be Kessel. That's going to be Ovechkin and Nicholas Beaudin. We're going to have Nikolai Ehlers. We are going to have Carter Hart. We're going to have Gustav Lidstrom and Alexander Barkov. We are going to see a Tarasenko, a Shea Weber, Kurashev, and Liam Foudy. Marchessault, Anse Kopitar, Kravtsov, and Pekka Rinne. Hobbs Bowman, number 2 baseball break. I do not know. I will figure that one out. Is that an Instagram? Okay, so if that's Instagram, that will be on Instagram. So, yeah, they don't post it on Instagram. They just post it on, or they don't post it on YouTube. They just post it on Instagram and Comrade. So, yeah, sorry about that, bud. It's going to be Perron, Alex Belzil, rookie autos. We got Ty Smith and Steven Stamkos, the Markham, Ontario native. No, not at all, M. Conrad. Thanks so much, man. You would think that they would, but they just post them on to Insta for whatever reason. Belzil for the Habs. Okay, box and a half to go. Let's see what we have for you guys here. These packs have been brutally crimped. I have no idea what they have in the water in Carlsbad on this day, but there we go. Kempa, that is PLD. We have Cale Makar, Yellow Tracks, and Brady Tkachuk. So all hail Cale. There you go. That is for Colorado. Darren K, there you go. A nice slate of teams for you, Darren K. So you've gotten yourself some very nice pieces here. So there you go, bud. Oh my goodness. Another funky pack. Just like all that empty space at the top makes it really hard to pop the pack open. So if you know, you know. If you don't, then I just look like a fool. So that is going to be a Connor Brown, a Nisov. That is going to be Coughlin and Brock Besser. They're ripping like absolutely crazy today. That is going to be Austin Matthews, Torrey Krug, Keegan Kolsar, Colgan Kesar, and Vitaly Kravtsov. That is going to be Eric Carlson. We're going to have David McConnor, Alexander Radulov, and Ryan Suter. 2 packs in a row. I switched the guys' names around. That's going to be Lindholm, Wild Bill Carlson, Jason Robertson, Rainbow, and a Dylan Cousins. Nice Dylan Cousins rookie there. We got Landeskog, Binnington, Dylan Coughlin, Arctic Freeze, and Josh Norris. There you go. A nice Dylan Coughlin Arctic Freeze. That is going to Vegas. And Vegas, Robert W. No Pavel Bure so far, Viking Breaker. I've been waiting for him for a while. Have not found one in OPC yet. That's going to be Henrik, Carter Hart. That's Dougie Hamilton and Artemi Panarin. So they don't really do any legends in the OPC. This is the contemporary guys mostly. That is going to be Phil Pula. That is going to be Patty Kane, Best in the World, Merz Lurkins, and Bowen Byram. Ooh, chicken flop. Ain't that the truth? That's going to be TJ Oshie. That's going to be Scheifele. That's going to be McLeod and Chris Tierney. Carey Price, Giordano Zamula, and Alex DeBrincat. Victor Hedman, Zach Parise, Austin Matthews, and Braden Point. Oh, there you go. That 95 premiere. That's the last year for Alexander Mogilny on the Sabres, too. 95-96. He is shipped off to Vancouver. Such a bummer. He was my favorite player growing up. Oh, for sure, Keith G. But in your OPC Platinum Hobby Box, you are not going to see any of those cards. Aaron Ekblad, we are going to have a Kyle Connor. We are going to go with Kiefer Bellows, and there's John Carlson. That's Andre Vasilevsky, Connor, a Bowen Byron Rainbow, and Jason Robertson. That is Taylor Hall, Brian Russ, Patty Kane, and Ty Dellandrea. Ty Dellandrea. Okay, Jamie Benn, we got Carlson, we got JT Miller, Under the Sea, and Alexander Radulov. Yeesh. I don't think you can ever say, regardless of player of the sport, Soggy Croc. Some one of ones aren't worth getting graded at all because they don't need to be. Their value is intrinsic enough. So it is all depends on what it is. But you know, always love grading. I like grading things no matter what because it just protects them from you know, the outside elements. That is going to be Jeff Skinner, Ty Dellandrea, Sean Monahan, and Cal Foote. We are going to have Nathan McKinnon. That is going to be Cale Makar, Keandre Miller, and Patrick Kane. That is going to be Shabbat. That is going to be Chimlevsky. Sasha Chimlevsky. So one you do not really see too much in this set. So there you go. That is going to be from the San Jose Sharks. That is going to be Darren K. So there you go. Sasha Chimlevsky. Kamelski. That's what we're going to go with. Kamelski. Well, there you go, Viking. Malkin and Thurkov. Yeesh. Ow. Quinn Hughes, Palmieri, that's Keandre Miller, and Pavel Francouz. That Keandre Miller, the rainbow marquee. That's a tough one, man. A 1 of 1 Tyler Lockett. You know, I mean, I think it's a nice card. I think that's a pretty good one. O'Reilly, Kucherov, Kachuk, and Verana. No, it's this year's mosaic. So very nice, Croc. That was a lot of fun. Good box, dude. That was a nice box. Yeah, I didn't at first. I put it off into the pile, and then I was just like, wait a second. That looks a little funny. So I picked it up. Oh yeah, it's a 1 of 1. Okay. Parayko, Larkin, Brandon Hagel, and RNH. We're going to have Philip Forsberg, Dougie Hamilton, Alexiev, and Marc-Andre Fleury. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's a 1 of 1, so that's why you feel like a 1 of 1 like that, I feel like is pretty gradable. You know, maybe look at the SGC turnarounds and all that too, because SGC, that's a black card too, so that might look good in the old tuxedo. You never know. I'm not much. I've never really sent cards off for grading, so I'm really not as familiar with the process. So that's Zuccarello, Sagan, Jamie Benn, and there you go, Morgan Geeky. That Jamie Benn out of 199. That's going to be Keith Konechny, Jake Evans, and Nick Schmaltz. Ah, there you go, bud. All right, you got it, Cards and More. I will take a look. Do you know what it was? Well, you should know what it was, but yeah, what was it? And I'll let you know if I have it here. That's going to be Darnell Nurse, JVR. That's going to be a Connor McMichael, and that is Philip Broberg. So that is the old red prism out of 199. Icing over in Texas right now. Crazy, crazy Soggy Croc. Crazy, crazy, man. That stinks. PK Subban, Josh Norris, Cale Makar, and Philip Khrushchev. Come on now. There she go. Jordan, PSA 8. Okay. Stepan, Giroux, Liljegren, and Kevin Fiala. I like to think so. Absolute and 1 hit brain. Yeah. Very nice. Well, I will, yeah, I do have those absolute blasters. I see those here, so I'll get to you as soon as I can there, Cards and More. That's going to be Goudreau, Pavelski, Kale, McCarr, Pinkback, and Hellebuck. So we got 3 packs to go here, boys. That is going to be Tuukka Rask, Braden Point, Brandon Gallagher, and Nils Hoglander. We're going to have Pasternak. That is Jack Eichel, Francouz and the Rainbow, and Steven Lorentz. And our final pack of the break. Let's see what we got. That's going to be Tyler Toffoli. We got B. Burns, friend of the show, Artemi Panarin, and that'll be Mitch Marner. So very, very nice stuff there. So that is a lot of fun. Absolutely, Yash Kabi. That is an awful lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the break. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your week. We will see you next time. Take care. Later, guys.